Hey, this is Chan bringing you another episode of Kagero 101, where I teach you how to Kagero, or something along those lines. So last episode, I talked about level 3s and what can level 3s do for you. The four level 3s that we need, these four guys. You got 2 defensive ones and 2 offensive ones. So if you want to check this out, yeah, just go find it. Should be close by. Yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about grade 2s and grade 2s and grade 1s. So first of all, just a few grade 2s we can get. We can have Relentless Sutherland, Dragon Knight Aleph, Tejas, Blazing Core, Nahalim, and Berserk Dragon. Now, let's see. So right now, I don't know, we're in set 2, we're in English. Of course, I don't play English, as I stated before, but I know how the meta goes because I've been through it. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I was playing Vanguard before it was cool. I'm such a hipster. Anywho, so back to the stuff. Okay, you got all your level 2s can be shiny. So if you're a tier horror, shine them up. All right. So first off, we have Dragon Knight Aleph. His ability is a superior ride ability, brings out Embodiment of Victory Aleph. And the second guy is Blazing Core Dragon, whose ability is to superior ride into this faggot. So okay. So first of all, I'll just quickly state. These two guys, of course, everyone likes to be fancy. You like to go superior ride. It's all cool and stuff. But unless you went first and superior rode at your second turn, it's not worth it. And even then, it's almost not worth it. Superior ride is a very gimmicky effect. You don't really need to do it. It doesn't really give you any advantage. Just think about it. So you play him, okay, and then you play 2 extra cards, put him to soul, and get this. You just lost 1 card right now. So you attack, okay, so you get an extra 1 card that broke even on that turn. But say you broke even. Why didn't you just ride normally? I mean, if you rode a Nahalim and you ride this, it's the same thing, because they're both 10k on both turns, so you're going to have the same defensive capabilities. Now, maybe you're like, oh, but I want to use a Soul Blast. Well, that's another gimmicky effect that, this guy's better for. Like, you kill stuff, you don't need the soul. But anyways, these 2 guys, get out of here. We don't need you here right now. Now, on the other hand, Aleph's superior ride is the Embodiment of Victory, Aleph. Oh man, I should really have more of these cards. Too bad I just don't like picking up bad cards. Yeah, anyways, so Embodiment of Victory Aleph, his ability is that if you take out Embodiment of Armor Bar and Embodiment of the Spear, Tar, you can unflip all your damage, and Dragon Knight Aleph, of course. So you unflip all your damage. That's a really, really good ability. I mean, followed up with something like a Berserk Dragon. You berserk again, you unflip all your damage, you got 5 clear damage again. Or maybe you can't berserk twice, because you probably used up your Conroe to search it. So say you berserk once, you unflip all your damage, you can berserk 2 more times. Now that's really, really good, because these guys are really, really good. So first of all, you got these 2 guys. Unless you want to be flashy and crap that's not really practical, then run them. I personally don't like these 2. I think he's cool, he looks cool, but in general, these 2 guys don't need to be played right now. Next, you have, I'm going to put out these 2 guys. Tejas and Relentless Sutherland. Both are 8Ks. And also as special intercepts, they're okay right now. I say, if you have filler space, you might as well put them in. They're not that good. But that's basically my opinion. Like, right now, none of us play it because we're in the Japanese formats. But, in the set 2 format, go ahead, throw in some Dragon Knight burgers, I think. Berger, something like that. Dragon Knight burgers. I wasn't a big fan of them before, not big of a fan of them now. But anywho, so you got Tejas and Relentless Sutherland. Relentless Sutherland's ability is that when a rear guard is sent to the drop zone in the main phase, he gains plus 3,000, which puts him up to 11k. Now it's like, it's 11k. It's not that good. And then maybe some of you will be like, hey, if you have Servant Wreath behind it, it attacks for 20. Congratulations. Attacks with 21. Oh, I'm sorry. Attacks with 21. That is situational as like, because you have to kill something every turn to support it. If you don't, this thing attacks for 18. Like, I'd rather use something that's more stable, like a Nahalem and an Iron Tail, a Nahalem and an Aramo, or I don't know, Berserk Dragon and an Aramo. So, Relentless Sutherland, I don't think you need to play in this meta. If you like shiny cards, why not? Tejas is kind of special. Before I hated this card, I thought it was complete garbage, but I gave him a hope for a way out, I guess you could say. He's okay because most of the time, if you're playing against a Kagero mirror or against paladins, if they have Bark Gall or Conroe behind their Vanguard, if you call them in their Vanguard zone and attack, they're probably not blocking it. If you call them the rear guard zone and attack, they're probably not going to block it either if you have a significantly good boost. Say it's 8k and you're up against a Bark Gall. You boost it with an Aramo. They need to block for 15 to keep that Bark Gall. They're probably not going to keep it. You attack their Conroe and boost it with an Iron Tail or a Bar. They're not going to keep that Conroe. So this guy, I wouldn't run more than like 2 of them. Just because aside from like that turn 2 play that you can do by killing their Aramo or killing their Conroe or killing their Bark Gall, he's practically not good because you have better choices right now because you got Kimnara and Berserk Dragon. So I would say you can use him 1 or 2, it's fine. Now you got Berserk Dragon, run 4, simple, counterblast 2, kill a card. I don't see how anyone can think that's bad. If you think that's bad, I'm sorry, I can't help you anymore. Alright, and Nahalem, just run them. They're 10k beaters. There's no reason why you shouldn't. So in this meta, run 3 these guys. So I would say like 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, and 2 of these. If you prefer Dragon Knight Berger instead of Tejas, then sure. Or maybe you want to take out 1 Nahalem and 1 Dragon Knight Tejas for 2 Dragon Knight Bergers, go for it. But mainly these 3 guys, I'd say are the best 3 in the format right now, for level 2s at least. And these guys, well, they can just, fade away. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, now time for the grade 1s. I will talk about the more situational ones before I get into the better ones. So, first of all, we have Wyvern Strike Jadan. So, boosted with Tejas, you attack for what, like 18. Same as Relentless. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys. You attack for same as Relentless Sutherland. Same thing. Don't use him because aside from boosting Tejas, he's bad. So just no. This goes in the no pile. Tejas, he's okay. He has his potential. Now, Flame of Hope Aramo is a good card. One of the many mistakes is people just use it and keep using it and just wants to draw more crap just because they can't. Don't do that. It's not generally a good idea. You only like to discard draw triggers, crap like this that you had to run, or crap like, I don't know, this. Maybe your opponent has no rear guards and you have a Tejas, ditch the Tejas, then, But aside from that, alright, in case anyone who doesn't know, Flame of Hope Aramo's ability is when you boost an attack and hit, if the attack has landed on anything rearguard, Vanguard, discard a card and draw a card. Simple. His ability is good. You still run him in like the new format, like the Dragonic Overload the end formats, because it's really good for consistency. If you're missing a grade or something, missing a card, need a card, look for it with Aramo. And if not, look for with Conroe, because you could probably find it with that thing. He goes in the good pile. Now, here we have Servant Wreath and Joka. No. If you're using Sutherland and you like it, you say Sutherland is so cool. Don't even use this. Just don't. In fact, don't use Sutherland. But if you're using them both, then fine. I can't stop you. I'll just say I give this card a 1 out of 5 because I like the artwork and Sutherland looks like a pedo in the back. But yeah, alright. So, Joka's ability is the same as Relentless Sutherland. Don't use it. It's too situational. Booster 9k. Alright, here's another good point. Say people go, oh my god, boost for 9k, that's broken. That's so broken. Attack for 19, block for 10. Attack for 16, block for 10. Attack for 16, block for 10. Attack for 19, block for 10. You see the pattern? It's the same. But say you have it boosted by boosting an Overlord attack, they need to block for 20 if you have killed something this turn. Of course, with Kagero, you can tech whatever you want because Conroe is broken. So maybe 1. I would suggest more than 1 if you really want to do it. Maybe if you're running like 4 Overlords, then maybe, yeah. I'd see potential in that. You put these guys in the side, 20k, that's not that bad. Just don't rely on it. It's not that good. So, maybe. I'll put it right in the middle, maybe. Now, the 4 card, actually no, I'll go with him first. His ability is tap, discard a card, draw a card. Very simple, good for turn 1, very good for turn 1 play. Say you're missing a grade, you drew a draw trigger, tap it, ditch the draw trigger, hopefully you draw something better. Hopefully you don't draw another draw trigger because then you might as well just scoop. Because the fact, it's okay. It's a 7k beater, which is redeeming, because 7k, pretty useful right now. So, I'd give him a maybe, because Eremo is definitely better. Now, bar, okay, bar, yes, bar. No explanation needed. Iron-Tailed Dragon, good card, 7k, can become 8k if you really need it to. It's just one of those another good beaters. I'd say I'd put this in the same side as this guy. But if you're playing Blazing Flare, you might as well run 4. Of course, I don't recommend you playing him. So, before I used to run 4 of these because I didn't like the fact that this card is kinda iffy. It's like, it's not bad, it's not that good. Because a lot of not good players, I'm not gonna say bad. They're just gonna tap it all day, like every single time. Like they have like fucking Overlord in front of it, and they go tap, digit drawing, attack for 10, attack for 11, block for 5. Damn. Next turn, tap, attack for 11. Like people need to be able to control themselves. They don't always use his effect. His effect's good situationally. I'll put him in the middle. This next card, I'd stress that you use 4 of these, because Kagero is the destruction engine. It is the matchup that everyone hates against, because you can change whatever you want about their field with ease. He is the demonic dragon mage Kim Nara. This card is broken. Not broken, it's just really, really good. I run 4 and Overload at the end. Very simple. I used to run 4 back in the day, where I used Overlord Goku. Now, his ability is Soul Charge It, Counterblast 1, retire 1 level 1. Simple as that. This card is really, really good. I don't understand why people don't like it. So, say very simply, they have, I don't know, let's see. Man, I'm tired. Alright, so, oh my god, what's a non-situational? Okay, here. They have a Burning Horn. Of course, you guys don't know what this does, so my apologies. I'll see if there's anything else I can pick out. I'm too lazy. So this card's ability is basically, it becomes 12k. So it attacks for 20k. Damn, I'm getting raped by this 12k every turn. Snipe it. Problem is now solved. They have a Boars boosted. Oh, wait, yeah, here we go. They have Boars boosted with Maron. Attack your Overlord. Problem solved. I mean, a lot of people might say, this card's not as good as Blazing Flare. And I'd clearly slap them in the face. Because I don't think that's a good argument. For starters, this card is way more reliable than Blazing Flare. And second, Blazing Flare has to have 5 soul. What the Okay, so if you are playing Blazing Flare, definitely you need 4 of these. I don't recommend you playing this card, but if you really want to go Herp Derp Superior Ride, I'm too lazy to get on my Gatling Claws, and then you go Soul Charge, and then you go Soul Blast, you can do it. It's fine. Everyone goes through that phase. I'm sure you'll grow out of it because you'll realize, wait a minute, I'm getting destroyed. Maybe I should play him and kill all their rear guards. But, so, yeah, that's like kind of a rant and a tutorial, I guess you could say. Yeah, quick run through of the grade 1s and grade 2s. So, I'll put out the 1s and 2s that I think is absolutely, you should use them. Absolutely in this format. These guys, Dragon Monk Kimnara, Demonic Dragon Mage Kimnara, Flame of Hope Eremo, Embodiment of Armor Bar, Dragon Knight Nahalem, Berserk Dragon. I don't want to give him the spot because I don't want people to have the bad idea of thinking that he's really good. He's not. I'll put him behind you guys. Yeah, he'll be in the back. You could use some of him, but definitely these guys. Definitely use them in this format. I'm not gonna do this for level 3s because, like as I said before, level 3s, it's your choice. But definitely, if I were to highlight the 2 level 3s, definitely go for these 2. The best defender and the best killer. Like, he is stupidly good. The only card that I could say can surpass him is Overlord the End. But what can't Overlord the End surpass? So this Kagero 101 Part 2, Episode 2, Kagero 202. I don't know. I'm still in 101. So I don't know how this works. Yeah, this is Chan from Difference in Skill, bringing you Kagero 101 Part 2. Bye!